are turning back the clock to the Sword and Shield era.
Prepare for trouble!
Make it double!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we are bringing it back. We are turning back the clock to the Sword and Shield era. We are going to be ranking all of the Sword and Shield era sets on a tier list maker. Yes, sir. And this is going to be which Sword and Shield era sets should you be prioritizing your Poke dollars into for your future of financial freedom. So without further ado, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get updated daily. We upload every single day, every 24 hours at 6 a.m. PST. So let's get into it. This video is powered by Bitcoin, the #1 asset for your financial future and freedom. Bitcoin. This is not a paid sponsorship. First up, we are going to just go in order off the head. First up, we have Sword and Shield base. Now, me personally, I do have a few boxes of this, but this set is indeed extreme trash. But for some reason, there is a base set premium for almost every era. Sun and Moon is kind of extremely trash. But Sword and Shield, I'm going to have to put it at high D tier to put your money into. Let's look at it here. This is your top card, the Snorlax right here, VMAX, $60 card. Why pay for that for $60 when you could get a Shinji Kanda PSA 10 Japanese Roaring Moon at a Terrassel Festival for $60? There's no point. There's no point to buy this when you could buy that. So let's look at the box price right here. Booster box price today. Lowest list, $560. Last sold, $460, $500, $500, $500. So, yes, this box is primed to launch up, but the gains over the next 5 years on this box, I do not believe will be the best out of the entire era, so it will be in the D tier. Next, we have Rebel Clash, and this will follow right behind Sword and Shield base set. If we look here, the highest card right here is Boss's Order, and that is trash. When a trainer card is the... Oh, that's not even the... This is the highest card, Boss's Order, $48. Best card in the set. And then so you have 3 trainers as your top 3 cards in Rebel Clash. This set is indeed the worst. It has to be. There's no way it's not. Let's look at the booster box here. $383. Yeah, this set is really trash, but it jumps. So $400 and then it goes to $500. So if you want to make a small, quick, a $100 play, you buy these 2 boxes, and then lowest list is $500 for that Rebel Clash booster box. But yeah, over the next 5 to 10 years, both of these sets right here are probably not the best places to put your money. So next we have, let me close off of those screens, we have Darkness Ablaze. I will put this before both of those sets, actually. So Darkness Ablaze here, the booster box. $257. So there's still room to catch up to those 2 boxes before it. I would rather be putting my money into this box instead of the 2 previous boxes. And you have your top chase card as a $32 Charizard. Oh my goodness. These sets are actually the most trash, but there is upside potential for the booster box. One of the best boxes in this whole entire era is this box right here, because it does have a Burning Shadows, Evolutions, and a Team Up pack in there. This is one of the best boxes in the entire era. Yeah, so there's that right there. Darkness Ablaze, not the best. Next, we have Champion's Path with a Shining Charizard and a Rainbow Rare Charizard copy-paste, cookie-cutter paste from Darkness Ablaze. Now, I know people definitely do not like this set for whatever reason. There is Shining Charizard shade all throughout the hobby, but in a near mint, this copy is $200. For a Shining Charizard, guys, remember, if you're watching this video 5 to 10 years down the line, people did not like this card at all. It's a Shining Charizard. So let's look at the ETB price, because this is a specialty set. And again, up 18% on the year. You can't be mad at that. But of course, there has been crazy nuclear better gains over the last year. But you are looking at a $125 Elite Trainer box. People are throwing shade on this box. Something crucial. Something exponentially crucial. You get to page 3 and then you get up. Yeah. I think there's actually a lot of room to grow on this box. So I'm going to put Champion's Path in the B tier, because it is indeed better than all 3 of these sets exponentially, because it has 2 Charizards in it, a Shining Charizard. And that's really it. But that's really all you need to have a chase and a money chase behind it. Next, we have Vivid Voltage. ETB has gone up 100% on the year. Crazy gains. I'll beat the S&P. Vivid Voltage, guys, remember, one of the trashiest sets ever. Actually crazy. So this is a big chase. Remember, guys, this was a $400 card for the longest time. Does that ring a bell? Surging Sparks. But yeah, now you are looking at, what is this? $150 card. People wanted it, guys. People wanted it on release. You can't say they didn't. If you weren't here, then you wouldn't know. So I could see if you were... Guys, this card right here was $70 at one point. On release, this card right here, this full art Pikachu was $70. Guys, this Nessa right here, bro, this card was a $40 card. People loved Vivid Voltage on release. And it's just crazy how much hate there's been since then. Let's see, the Rayquaza. This was an $80 card on release if you guys weren't here. Now it is a $6 card. But Vivid Voltage. Wait, we have to look at the booster box price. We have to, because, you know, that's the best investment vehicle. You need to look at it. $230. There is still an extreme amount of room to grow for this as well. So I will put this in the C tier. Actually, it's basically Darkness Ablaze. It's basically, we're looking at Surging Sparks 2.0 right here. So yeah, I'll put that in the C tier. Next, we have Shining Fates. This box, again, let's see, up 100% on the year. Guys, I've been telling you since I started this channel to buy this box. It could have been up 100% on your money. $100 for the Elite Trainer box now, which is absolutely diabolical. And you do have this is the only card you are looking for right here. Near Mint. Going for $89, $90 right now. That is absolutely diabolical and stupidly underpriced. But this is what happens when Pokemon print stuff to demand. These singles collapse through the floor for the longest amount of time. So, out of the Sword and Shield era, Shining Fates is above Champion's Path to put your money into. I would also put Vivid Voltage booster boxes up there as well. I have to move that. Next, everyone's favorite set, Battle Styles, a set that everyone hated for the longest, is at $200 a booster box, now up 49% on the year. Let us look at the top hit, the Tyranitar V from Battle Styles. Guys, everyone loves the Paldea Evolved Tyranitar, but they don't like this Tyranitar. There's also, I forgot this fool's name. I think it's, what is it? Not Embor, not Tepig. I forgot what his name is because it's so irrelevant. But we also have Rapid Strike Urshifu alternate art in a $70 card. So this has only gone sideways forever since release. It's actually gone down because it was, I'm pretty sure pre-order prices were $160 for that. And now we have the Empoleon, which is stupidly undervalued at $50 for the alternate art with the Phalanx and I forgot the name of that Pokemon right there. But again, Battle Styles, I would put that behind Champion's Path for sure, 100%. Next, we have Chilling Reign. Yes, sir. Chilling Reign, $417 a box. Nobody could move this box for $75. In the past, when it was released, after release, for the longest time, stayed at $75 to $80. You could buy cases for in the $400 range. Now you are looking at a 10, no, not a 10x. You are looking at a 5x at $400. You have the Blaziken VMAX in the set for near mint, $330. Yes, sir. You also have the Galarian Moltres V, which is a cool card, I guess, but let's see near mint. $180. Woo! Coming down from its highs. Yes, sir. And then you have all of these other non-popular Pokemon that people are gassing up. This is reminding me of Paldea Evolved, a bunch of non-popular Pokemon as it hits, but these are actually the top rarities. They're not IRs, so this set is better than Paldea Evolved, I will say that. But to put your money into any box that is under $500 with alternate arts in it is actually a mega steal, so I have to put that up there. I have to put that up there. I would put Chilling Reign ahead of Battle Styles. Yes, sir. And we move on to Evolving Skies, the #1 set from the entire Pokemon hobby ever created. You are looking at a $2,000 booster box. That is absolutely Umbreon VMAX, the Hyper Shield Pokemon of the Ultra Modern era. You are looking at a 70% gain on the year. $1,300 card. You also have, I will also look at the Rayquaza VMAX alternate art in a near mint copy. $650. Up 57% on the year. Guys, people aren't talking about this. But when Evolving Skies came out, Rayquaza VMAX was the chase card. The Umbreon VMAX was $150. And then the hyper shilling happened of Evolving Skies, and there has been no looking back since then. You also have the Sylveon, Glaceon, Dragonite, Umbreon, Rayquaza. But guys, remember, people are telling you that not Paldea. Ooh, man, I just can't get that set out of my head. Prismatic Evolutions is a deeper set than Evolving Skies, and that is extremely goofy. Goofy, goober. But if you were to put your money into it, I have to put it in an A tier because this is for, you know, the Ivory Tower investors. It's not the... Just kidding. It is the best place to put your money if you have the money for it. Next, we have Celebrations, the set that everybody loved, then hated, then kind of pseudo-loved, and now people are saying it's not this and that. Guys, this is a $1,000 Elite Trainer box right here. You guys are just not seeing it. You can still get a 10x from this price today at $138. Guys, anniversary sets only come around once every 5 years. We only get once every 5. It's like the Olympics. Guys, this has the potential to 10x from here, no problem. Let me say that again. It has a potential to 10x from $138 in Elite Trainer box. Oh, my bad, $150. Still, it has a potential to 10x. Look at Generations. I'm not going to pull it up for you, but you could go look at it yourself. I'm pretty sure that Elite Trainer box is $2,000. Guys, this box right here has a potential to 10x. This is a Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box for $217. Easiest potential to 10x in the long term. Guys, again, we only get an anniversary set once every 5 years. Wow, that's crazy. I would put this ahead of Evolving Skies to put your money into right now. If you are not buying Celebrations or have 0 of it, you are hyper trolling yourself. Next, we have, and this is a classic collection. Everybody says, the stamp is too big. I don't like the hollow pattern. All of these are textured right here. It has a 25th anniversary stamp on it. OG Charizard, Shiny Umbreon Gold Star, Mega Rayquaza EX, Shining Magikarp. You guys love Magikarp from Paldea Evolved, but you don't love a Shining Magikarp reprint. Make it make sense. $16, make it make sense with a limited 25th anniversary stamp on it. You guys like Zekrom, but not this one, or this Reshiram, or the Birthday Pikachu, or the Mew. Guys, everyone loves Mew, but not this one. Crazy. Oh, wait, this is what happens when they actually print to demand. Guys, just be prepared. We are going to see one of the craziest crashes in the Pokemon hobby we have ever seen. There's so many people out there that are going to get burned, but I would put Celebrations definitely in the top for the almost a Scarlet Violet Sword and Shield era. Yes, sir. Thank you. Next is Fusion Strike, the Hyper FOMO set of the year 2025. People did not want this at $85, but for some reason people wanted to buy it for $800. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't really have to go into why this box is so expensive. Hint, hint, Gengar. Guys, remember, everybody loves to bring up Team Up. Wow, Team Up had a Gengar. Wow, Fusion Strike has a Gengar. It's like, the data is a data. That's all she wrote. Here to go. The most expensive card from the set right here, the Gengar VMAX. Look at this, coming down off of its highs, 575. Look at that run up, 300 to 730. Look at that FOMO spike. That's actually diabolical. Back down to 560, guys. This card's going to be over $1,000 one day. Mark my words, in a PSA 10. This is literally going to rival the Moonbryon at some point. And you also have an Espeon in here that is extremely undervalued. There is no reason why anyone should be paying for the Prismatic Evolutions Umbreon SIR instead of buying this Espeon VMAX right here on the screen for $290. That is actually diabolical work. Actually. So, Fusion Strike, I would put that in the... to put your money into... man, this is tough. I don't even know if this is a put your money into type thing. I think this might just be a overall what the sets are, honestly. Yeah, it has to be. I'm putting these two down here. There's no way. And then I'm going to put this down here. That's fine right there. Next, Brilliant Stars. The set that everybody hyper FOMO'd into, then it got reprinted, then people hated it, and now it's undervalued. It was literally running for the second best set of the entire era, and now it is $400 a booster box. Again, under $500 is extremely undervalued for any alternate art booster box set booster box. Let's see what these are doing since I told you guys to buy them. Ah, man, they're up 20% since I said it. Nice, $100. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look at the Elite Trainer box for here as well. $91. I was telling you to buy these at $70. Nice, up 20% as well. Excellent, excellent, excellent work. But again, so many people come up here and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Guys, you're getting hyper trolled. Brilliant Stars to put your money into right now. I would actually put that above Evolving Skies as well. Let's look at the Charizard. That is extremely terrible because I do not like the back profile of the Charizard fighting the Venusaur. It is not a good art to me personally, but it could be to you. But this is a $200 alternate art, which is probably undervalued for being a Charizard alternate art. Extremely hard to hit. Next, oh, we also have the Trainer Gallery. We have an Umbreon VMAX in there as well. Guys, you love Umbreon, right? Let's look at the one-year chart, see what it did. Hyper FOMO, and then it is settled around $65 a card with the Trainer on it. And I believe we have an Umbreon V. Yep, Sylveon VMAX, Umbreon V, Sylveon V, Mimikyu. It has all the Hyper Shield Pokemon. It has all these EVs, Jolteon, Eevee. Guys, this Trainer Gallery is literally better than Paldea Evolved by itself right here. That is actually diabolical. Yep, I'll leave Brilliant Stars right there, right behind Celebrations. You need to be buying both of these sets almost immediately after you watch this video. Next, we have Astral Radiance, $373 a booster box. I do not like this set personally. I don't think it's that strong. You have the Machamp Gen 1. This is the best card in the set. I do have one of these myself, but I need to sell it. $140 a card. That's probably undervalued at that price. Again, this box is undervalued at under $500. For alternate art booster box set, you have the Origin Form Palkia V alternate art. This art is actually diabolically crazy. But I do not like the silhouette of that Origin Form Palkia. This is one of the best arts in the entire era. And it is a $43 card. Look at that Hyper FOMO Peak Shield, and we're back down to $44. I would be picking this card up in troves at $40. So, Astral Radiance, I would put that above Battle Styles. Can I put it there or not? Yep, I would put it right there. Either of these two categories right here are like a must go look into it as soon as possible. If you have money budgeted to buy it, to invest in a Pokemon, you should be looking at these sets right here in the S and the A tier. For sure, 100%. Next, we have, oh, there's also a Trainer Gallery in here as well. So the back half all had Trainer Galleries. You have the Starmie with Misty, which is a crazy card, I can't lie. You have Garchomp V. This got pumped from the Destined Rivals pump. Zacian V. $14, and it just kind of falls off to the DLC Pokemon from the Sword and Shield era. So yeah, there is that. Next, we have Pokemon Go, one of the worst sets we've ever got in existence. You have the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer Box for 100 and up 125% on the year at 124. This is probably undervalued. This is a premium product of the set, which is probably undervalued. You have the regular Elite Trainer Box, which is indeed trash. I would never recommend to pick this up. Going against everything else in the entire era, definitely the worst. And then you have the only chase card in the set being the Mewtwo V at $40. Guys, this set is actually trash. I would put Pokemon Go as the worst set in the era and to never, ever even think about putting your money into compared to all the other sets in the era. Next, we have Lost Origin. Now, this set was the second most hyped set of the entire era, falling victim to Fusion Strike after Fusion Strike went on a massive run, and it literally obliterated all the hype for Lost Origin, but it is still a $500 booster box, so it is very strong. I feel like this booster box is fairly priced right now. If you don't have any, $500 is a lot to buy a booster box for. Me personally, I would be buying this box right here instead. This is $300. I mean, to each his own. No, if you really like Lost Origin, it has a Shinji Kanda. I'm not even going to say the Pokemon's name anymore for anything Shinji Kanda does. I'm just saying this is a Shinji Kanda card. So it has a Shinji Kanda in here for, let's look at the near mint, $489. That is probably underpriced if I do say so myself. And then you have the fall off of the Aerodactyl, which is the second best card in the set that has just never moved, only traded sideways for like the last 2 to 3 years. There is zero hype on that card, but the card is indeed beautiful. I will say that myself. This box right here is extremely undervalued, still at $100, or an ETB, which is absolutely diabolical. I guess, yeah, you have one for $100 and it goes up to $115. Still way undervalued in my personal opinion, but that is just my opinion. Lost Origin, I would put as a better buy right now than Fusion Strike because it is indeed cheaper, but it is one of those top tier sets of the era. And let's look at the trainer gallery. You have the Pikachu VMAX, Pikachu V, Gengar, Pikachu, Mew, Charizard, Nessa. It's not a Snorlax. It's not a bad trainer gallery, if I do say so myself. So I do believe it is properly placed right there, in my personal opinion. Next, we have the meme set of the Sword and Shield era in Silver Tempest. The booster box right now is sitting at $350 a box. This is extremely undervalued. This box, don't be surprised if Silver Tempest starts rising up past Lost Origin. People are literally fading the hype and popularity of Lugia so crazy. Look at this. What are we at? $240 for the card. Extremely undervalued. Extremely. There's no case in point where you can tell me that $240 for alternate art Lugia that's extremely hard to pull out of a booster box is fairly valued. There's no way. I won't believe it. The regular Elite Trainer Box, you could have picked this up for $17 on Black Friday. Well, these people are blowing them out. I don't know what they're doing right there. That looks like it could be a scam sale, but they do have 50,000 sales, so I don't know. They're blowing them out for $65. Might be a deal if you want to take that risk on buying from them. You have the Unknown, you have the Regidrago, and then we also have the Rayquaza VMAX alternate art V2 in Silver Tempest, Blaziken VMAX alternate art. Guys, the Rayquaza VMAX and the Lugia V are the only Pokemon you need to hyper carry a set. I believe that this set is right there behind Brilliant Stars to where you should be putting your money right now in the current state of the market of the Pokemon hobby for Sword and Shield. Next, we have Crown Zenith. This is our last set. This set has shot up drastically over the last year, up 243% on the ETB. That was extremely undervalued at $40 because it got printed into the ground. Nobody wanted it because it was widely available. It doesn't matter what cards are in the set. If it is printed heavily, the box will be worthless at some point in the future. But now a lot of it is ripped through. Rip and Ship saved the day, came through, saved the day for Crown Zenith. Sea and Sky boxes came through, saved the day for Crown Zenith, and a bunch of stuff got ripped. There was extreme hype for this set right here. Everybody only looks at the Galarian Gallery. You have the Golden Giratina V-Star. which is coming down, 153. Coming down. People want whatever's new, whatever's better, whatever's best, the newest thing. They just want that. You have the Mewtwo V-Star right here, better art than Destined Rivals, but again, $100 for the card. Destined Rivals is 4 times this price. That is a L move, guys. If you are purchasing the Destined Rivals Mewtwo today, you are indeed a goofy Eller. So let's look at also the Arceus V-Star. This card is absolutely diabolically crazy. I have a PSA 10 copy of this that I graded myself, and it is absolutely bonkers. You also have the Leafeon V-Star in here for all the Eevee lovers, and the Glaceon V-Star in here for all the Eevee lovers. And I believe this is one of the last Deoxys cards that have actually been good. So, where am I going to put Crown Zenith? I will put it before Evolving Skies. And I do not plan on changing any of these picks. These are my top picks for where to put your money into going forward. Again, any box, booster box under $500 with alternate arts in the set is extremely undervalued. Those are $1,000 boxes in the future. In the next 5 years, all of these boxes from this era will most likely be over $500 that have booster boxes. Specialty sets, I can't really say the same, except for Celebrations, because it is an anniversary set. The specialty sets in this era were printed to the absolute ground, and they weren't executed the best. The specialty sets from the Scarlet and Violet era are extremely better. So I hope you guys learned something here today. Let me know if you agree with my tier list or not. I would love to hear your opinion on it. I upload every 24 hours, 6 a.m. PST. I hope you guys learned something here today. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, friends, I hope you learned something here today. And remember, I always like the way. All you have to do
Just let me in.